Welcome back to Tarenmor's Travels in Minecraft with Red Power 2, Industrial Craft, Equivalent Exchange, and much, much more. As you can see, I've got my machines currently going. I've got coal in here producing power to go into my bat box. I've got macerator. Wait, what is this? Coal? That's right, I've got coal in my macerator, which converts it into coal dust. And I'm going to need a bunch of this for in a little bit. I've got my extractor. It's not working. I just made a buttload of rubber, as you can see, and converted it all into cable. And I've got my furnace pumping out some iron. Now, as you can see, I've got this kind of setup already. I'm just missing a single piece. That's down here. I'm going to be making 5 batteries to make 5 generators. Now, Steven, why are you making 5 generators? Well, there's a very simple reason for that. You see, producing electricity via the generator, while a fair amount of power, is just not efficient. I'm going to be switching over to solar power. I like solar power. Solar power is free and it produces energy between the hours, between the morning and the evening. As long as the sun is in the sky, you will be producing electricity. It is free and it costs no resources, so I'll be able to save on all my coal and actually use it for other things. With my bat box to hold that power, even if I'm not using it, I'll be able to produce a fair amount. So I'm actually setting myself up to get a fair amount of solar panels. Not many to start off with, and I don't need very many. I'm only going to be making 5. Excuse me. These 5 solar panels, each solar panel produces 1 energy per tick, and that way I can... produce the same amount of energy as my generator, but free. So I'm going to need 5 of these generators, and those are going to go right there. As you can see, I've already made a bunch of electronic circuits. Those go on either side of the generator. Now, it used to be that instead of electronic circuits, you needed copper wire. That recipe was changed, and then I'm going to put some glass in right there. Throw that back in there, and I'm just waiting on my coal dust now. The coal dust is actually going to position itself right here, here, and here. Oop, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I always invert those. So as you can see, I've just got 3 of these made, and bam, bam, bam. I have 3 solar panels, and in just a few minutes, I'll have enough power to make even more. Isn't that fantastic? So I'm going to take out my coal, throw it in here, and I'm going to make sure that this is actually drained before I go about making, moving things. And the reason I want to do that is I do not want to waste the electricity that's in this little buffer right here. So I'm just going to keep using electricity, and I'm going to, let's say, cook something. Do I have a tree tap? Yes, I do. I'm going to grab this tree tap, and I'm going to go harvest a bunch of sap. And then I'm going to use that sap and extract it into rubber, and in that way use up the last of my power that's in that little generator. Now, I completely forgot, but usually what I do when converting over to solar panels is make sure I have enough materials to make the generator I use into a solar panel as well. That way I don't have a generator just kind of sitting around. I forgot to do that, so I will probably end up doing that off camera. So here's my resin. I'm going to take it back to my little shop, and I'm going to get it pumping into the extractor. Okay, how much power? Excellent, excellent. No more power in my extractor. I'm going to pop that off with my wrench, which is in this box, with a right click, and there it goes. Excellent. Gonna throw this generator. Yeah. Okay. I'm also going to need some tin, and oh crap. That was very silly of me. Oh good, I didn't destroy it. Whew, that could have been very bad. I'm going to be a little bit inefficient here because my masonry... Oh, no, there it is. Okay. One more piece of tin. Okay, I'm going to make these into my last two solar panels. And then I'm going to need some tin because I need tin for another purpose. I'm going to be making what's called tin cables. Now, tin can be turned into electrical cables, a lot like copper, except unlike copper, the tin cables are not insulated, and they are low voltage only. As such, they can transport a very small amount of electricity. I think it's 9 energy units, and it's called, as I just showed, ultra low cable. And it's made just like copper cable, just a piece of tin all across the middle. I'm going to be putting 2 copper cables in, like so. Then I need enough tin to make a few batteries, and I'm going to explain why in just a little bit. Let me grab my axe. I'm a little bit unprepared for this episode. Sorry about that. Last night I had my Pathfinder gaming group, and things kind of went out of whack. It went a little later, and it was a whole thing. Okay, so right here I'm actually going to be putting another bat box. That's why I'm making more tin into tin. I'll put the bat box right here, and from the bat box, from right here, I'm going to be having my tin cable. It's going to come up like so, and then it's going to come out. Then I'll attach my solar array to these tin cables here. There we go, that looks kind of neat. Okay, so bam, bam, okay, bam, bam, and bam. All of these are currently producing electricity, but they are not running into my machines yet because I don't have that bat box in place. So I need to make that bat box. I'm going to take the rest of my tin, come here, throw it in here. Now, as you remember from previously, the bat box recipe is pretty simple. I need 3 batteries, which are made using tin, and copper cable, as well as some redstone. Oh man, I am 1 redstone short of what I need. Okay, I'm going to cut it right here, and I will be back as soon as I've gotten enough redstone to actually make my bat box. I am sorry, I'm actually going to call this episode here, and then when I come back, I'll have enough stuff to make my bat box. I feel like a fool, but this is what I do. I'm a fool. But it's for that reason that you guys know and love me. So, I shall see you later, and see you in the next episode. Good night.